Mr. Roosevelt, solution, please.
What happened on Carey Street? Yeah.
What's happened, Carey?
I like to move it.
Come on, let's go! Mrs. and Mrs.
20 wheelchairs in the city, it's a kind of invasion. It's something strange, something that doesn't happen usually.
I think in the beginning when we try to work with the wheelchair and we discover that the wheelchair is something that is just an object, normal object of the life, but have a big power inside because people are scary about a wheelchair and don't want to touch. It's an object sort of taboo that is also an international taboo, have no borders. And also it's an international object because it's also the symbol of
Illness.
yeah, for people that don't have a wheelchair is very negative object. But for the people that live in, have a problem to walk and use the wheelchair is really positive because wheelchair doesn't mean freedom to go take a fly, for example. We work on this like for 1 year. We work just to understand what does it mean wheelchair, how the people use it.
اول ما طلعنا بصراحه كان موضوع مرعب جدا عشان انت ماشي ويعني ده هيخبطك وده انت هتخبط حد ولما تعدي الشارع ده هيوقف ولا مش هيوقف هتعدي بسرعه ولا التشير هيخذلك ولا لا. فالموضوع كان صعب بصراحه وكان تشالنجينج بس يعني كانت يعني برضو تجربه كانت يعني حلوه.
واحد كنت بكلم معاه كان بيحكي ان هو حصل له حادثه فحكى لنا على حياته قبل الحادثه وبعد الحادثه. كانت تجربه يعني صعبه شويه ان الواحد يفكر ان انت ممكن تكون عايش حياتك بكل سهوله وفجاه تفقد كل حاجه. هو بطل يشتغل وكان مسافر رجع علشان الحادثه. بس يعني برضو في نفس الوقت ان هو يوصل لنفس المكان اللي انا وصلت له بعد ما هو عانى كتير جدا في حياته. يعني يخلي الواحد يفكر في نفسه هو ازاي كتير مش بنقدر الحياة اللي احنا عايشينها. يعني
العرض وصل الفكرة شوية بس هو محتاج وعي شوية. ان يعني في ناس سألتنا واحنا ماشيين في الطريق طب انت هدفك ايه؟ بنقول له ان احنا هدفنا ان انت توعية ان مستخدم الكرسي المتحرك يبقى في دمج ليه في وسط الناس عادي. بتحرك لوحدي طبيعي مفيش مشكلة بس هي في صعوبات طبعا. الارض بتبقى مايلة شوية في مطبات مش معمول مكان فيه اللي انا اعدي من المطب الشوارع والارصفة مش جاهزة لينا طبعا. فكل دي مشاكل بتقابلنا يعني.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? And you? And you? Et toi, t'es qui toi, le grand là, comme si t'appelles Monsieur Roosevelt, tu l'as? T'es qui toi? Who are you?
Monsieur Roosevelt! And we are like to find a little bit of structure that anyway change every time for it's like site specific. I mean, we need to work also from when we make the tour and we decide to make a tour, all change quickly in the city.
It's a game too because with wheelchair you have both meaning. In fact, the drama and the playing. So we play with both aspects of the wheelchair. When the mission begins, we have a secret meeting. It's like a little formation, and we wanted to give that freedom for people to have their tour. So that's why we built maps.
Yeah.
And they have a mission and things to do. So they don't follow us. They have to do their own missions and own tour. We try to give them a free kind of freedom, but they mostly stay together.
Yeah.
There are two kind of people who is staring and want to understand what's happening, and people who just want to go straight and not have a look.
Happens that police stop the car for We give the chance to the people to cross the road. Some people help when we see difficult to someone. Usually we try to make two parts of animation. One part is like something private. Doesn't mean that we stay all together. The 20 person and us, we stay together, we share time and some info and some experience. The second part is like more to go in the street, in the city, like someone that are not part of the show or performance. And this other part is more between experience between the people that are sitting on the wheelchair and the world that look to these people. And happens a lot of small things that are really strong for the people that are sitting on the wheelchair. And this part is something that is totally free. We don't have control about all this. It's something that happens. So for this, usually in the end of the performance, all the people that take part of the performance have a lot. They won't talk a lot about it because are really full of emotion. Next month we'll be in Belgium at Ghent. We'll be in Poitiers, that is a French place.
Yeah.
We'll be in
Denmark?
Denmark, but actually I can say the city.
Maybe on September.
Yeah, in September.
Where?
And then actually
Then maybe holidays? No?
yeah. Yeah.